everybody, to Daytona International Speedway. We are here for the first race of the Part-Timer Series. It has been renamed to that, from experience gain, because you will all be running 32 races like the Cup Series will be. The thing with this is, there are only 39 full-time drivers in the Voltage Cup Series, so we've got 26 drivers here. The top 3 finishers in each race, which will take place before the Cup race, the top 3 finishers in each of those races will get into the Cup Series race for that weekend. So, the big thing for this weekend is you're racing to get into the Daytona 500 for Season 3. So, with that pretty much summed up, and I'll go over some things during the race. Your starting lineup, row 1 is Paul Sardinia and Sean Hoppel. Row 2, Chris Corando and Kyle Thomas. Row 3, Eric Caralla and Jordan Newman. Row 4, Philip Tringali and Peggy Bowling. Row 5 is Cody Evans and Sheila Sullivan. Row 6 is Cameron Harple and Janice Reese. Row 7 is Henrietta Fitzwater and Angel Navarro. Row 8 is Chris Washer and Benjamin Mimosa. Row 9 is Cara Daldal and Kate Harala. Row 10 is Riley Houston Jr. and Zachary Fitzwater. Row 11 is Micah Kidney and Logan York. Row 12 is Michael Rogers and Frank Hopkins. And row 13 is Tom Gerard and Cindy Vieira. As we take you trackside, one little thing to announce. 3 drivers that signed up got full-time rides. Those are Riley Houston in the 05. Alan Cabanero in the 54 and Cody Russell in the 56, because the champion of Season 2 got a new team and you're all on his team, so you get to race full season. Now that you're starting command. Drivers, start them engines! As we got the command. Another little thing to talk about here while we go through the pace flaps. The top 10 in points, along with any winners outside the top 10 in points, will be in the Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series Showdown. The All-Star race events are halfway through the season, so after race 16. So you'll all have 16 races to prove yourself in this series, because this series will have its own point standings. As long as I remember to export. Duh! You'll have your own point standings. Top 10 in points. Anybody outside the top 10 that has a win. I might change that to 2 wins, depending how many people are outside the top 10 with wins. And then after the season ends, it will be the top. I'm trying to think of how to do this. Every driver that has a win, and then any other driver that is in the top. It's going to be every driver top 12 in points, and then any drivers outside of that have a win. They'll go into a race with the bottom 12 in points from the Voltage Cup Series. Those guys will race. Or no, the bottom 9 I should say, because it's 31st to 39th. Because it's only going to be 39 full-time drivers. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Anyway, let's focus on today's race. Give me a second here. Get ready to go. Green flag racing here at Daytona. 10 laps, no cautions. You do got pit stops. And I saw in a test race that drivers wreck coming into pit road or at the back of the pack going into the pit road, slowing down because they can't get into their pit stalls because they're going like 3 wide. Anyway, we're green flag racing here. ESPN covering the first 8 races of the season, which includes, what do we have on the schedule for the first 8 races? Sometimes I forget. Let's see here. We have, if I can just find what the schedule section is. After Daytona, we have Phoenix, the New Jersey, Auto Club, Barnesville, Puco, Bristol, and Milwaukee. As Sean Harple just took the race lead. So Sean Harple will take the race lead for now. There's Chris Corando, and I believe that is the 62 of Cody Evans. Now, you will be considered a rookie still, unless you make 12 Cup Series events. If you make 12 Cup Series events as a part-timer, you will lose rookie status. And here's going to be an interesting little thing, and it will probably be possible, but it probably won't happen. If you make 20 events in Cup, as Cameron just flew by his brother, I think that's his brother, I don't know, I'm guessing they're brothers. Cameron just threw by Sean Harple. If you make 20 events in the Voltage Cup Series, you're going to get a confirmed Season 4 ride in the Voltage Cup Series. So, that will happen, and then it will be the bottom 9 in points out of the full-time drivers field, because you're going to get points if you make the Cup events. The bottom 9 out of the drivers who are considered full-time drivers will be in another race. Will be in a race with the drivers that will be top 10 in points, plus any driver that won from this part-timers series. They will have a race. The top 9 finishers will take those 9 open spots. And then we'll either do... I'm probably going to get rid of some of the cars we're using here. I'm thinking right now I've got 65 total drivers, and I think I'm going to reduce it to 60. So we'll get to 65. So, like certain cars we got here, we've got, for example, unless somebody wants to use it again, the 81, the 86, the 94, the 62, 38, 34, 29, 13, the 05, the 04, the 07. Well, actually, the 04 is not going away. My mistake. But yeah, cars like those. So for the time being, let's get back to the race. Cameron Harple is in the race lead. Kerry Daldal is second. And Michael Rogers is moving up to third. So Front Row Motorsports looking to get both their drivers into the 500. As there's not yet been a wreck. The drivers tended to pit around laps 6 and 7. But then there was another test race. Everybody pitted on lap 7. You got to be careful, because when you're coming out of turn 4, cars will slow down. If some cars stay out, they might wreck. Or if you come in and they all come in at once, and they're all coming in on lap 6 this time. So Cameron Harper will lead them in, and I've got to watch the back of the field here, because last time we had somebody get spun out. And nobody appears to be getting spun out this time, so I think we're good. Alright, as we wait for the pit stops to commence, who's it going to be? Kerry Daldal looking to change around her bad luck. She's off first. Peggy Bowling, then Frank Hopkins. Kerry Daldal is flying away. She will not get any draft help, and that could get her freight trained. But she's trying to get a bad look around it. She has never made a Daytona 500. She hasn't even made a full season. Peggy Bowling second and Frank Hopkins third are currently second and third. Then we got Benjamin Mimosa, who's got 4 career wins to his belt. Tom Girard. Logan York's up here. There's Zachary Fitzwater, Paul Sardinia. There's Philip Chingali, Micah Kinney, and Cameron Harple dropped a lot of places after coming in as the race leader. And Michael Rogers is on pit road with damage, so his chances of getting in the 500 are gone. And it looks like we've got some cars back here. Eric Caralla. Oh, Jordan Newman's got no hood. But Cameron Harple dropped all the way to 11th. Right now, it's Peggy Bowling in third, Frank Hopkins in second, and Kerry Daldal is first. These drivers are catching up. That includes pretty much every driver, but mostly these 5 right here are catching up to Carrie Daldal, and coming to 2 laps to go, it looks like she is going to get freight trained. 2 laps remaining. Who will it be? And I'm going to take a little snip here. All right. Now I'm good for 10 things. So we didn't have any wrecks. Jordan Newman slow without a hood. Michael Rogers is 2 laps down. So now Carrie Daldal got caught up to. Now she's going to get passed on the inside line. Will this drop her past 3rd? Frank Hopkins, Benjamin Mimoso, and Logan York are the 3 drivers on the inside line looking to make the 500. Tom Girard is back there. Now it's 3 wide. And that was very close at the line. White flag is out. And I think Frank Hopkins might have a secured spot right now. I'm not certain. There's Logan York in 2nd. Now Peggy Bowling is looking to 3rd. Carrie Daldal might have just seen her Daytona 500 slip out of her fingers. She's drafting the 1. The 1 and the 43 are there. Logan York. You remember, you got points in this series still. Logan York going for the race lead. Frank Hopkins in 2nd. Who's it going to be in 3rd? Benjamin Mimoso. Mimoso pulls the block. Mimoso's going to get in the 500 for the 3rd straight season. There's a phone ringing. I'm busy right now. I'll get to that in a minute. Frank Hopkins and Logan York will get in along with Benjamin Mimoso. And Carrie Daldal just saw another opportunity to go away, and she ends up in 4th. She got the block. She probably wouldn't have gotten it anyway. Peggy Bowling and Tom Girard also had some shots here. These guys back here got into a big pack. And it looks like Cameron Hopper fell back even further. But Michael Rogers is still on pit road for some reason. I don't know why. I don't give a crap. Anyway, Logan York, Frank Hopkins, and Benjamin Mimoso will be in the Daytona 500. Here are your official results and point standings. We'll see you for the Mountain Dew Livewire Truck Series event.